restart of the feature from the second camera angle from the tower. Melissa Stevens, Larry Phillips, Gary Miller, Russ Hockey. Starting up front. And we have Fred Collins, Buddy Cotton, Chris Stevens, Matt Stevens, and Dan Woodard. He's not in the points race. He's just out there racing with the overhead belt. If we can get him with a flat head, we can get him right into the points race. We'll still count him, but here goes Gary making a move on Larry, and Russ found him by, ooh, whoa. That's some close racing right there. Larry is sticking it out. In the past, if you race him a little close, he loses concentration. He is sticking with it now. Right there. Ooh, bumper to bumper right there, too. Melissa has opened up a rather large lead here on Gary and the rest. Russ is working over Larry, something fierce. Oh. Looks like Russ's handling is better this week. We've been telling him that seat, oh, and he did. He got Larry on that lap. His seat was just not suitable for racing. It's just sliding all over the place. Seat is so close here all season that all of the people with at least some experience are so close. And usually the only people in the back are seat pumpers. Starting position has been one of the biggest determining factors in wins. Starting position and walk. Because everything has been so close. Staying out of trouble. A little bit of patience has gotten some wins here so far for a lot of people. Although the moon is not out yet, this is a full moon race. There's always a concern. It seems like there's always some goofy wrecks on the full moon races. Oh boy! And here's Gary making a move by Melissa. Oh! Yes, man, Larry flows into the safety tires. And takes one to bring it back. Let's look at that one again. Here it is again. Gary gets by Melissa, a little bit of contact, and Larry got a great run on Russ. But unfortunately, Russ didn't see him, and Larry ran out of track. And boom, into the tire. Went for a nice ride. And Brad got stuck off the track trying to avoid. There goes Gary again. Brush. Ooh. And Larry cracks into the safety tires in front of a tree. That tree's going to come down eventually. Brad is stuck. His drive tire is stuck into some buckwheat. His trademark buckwheat. Now Melissa gets the lead back because the lap was not completed. Gary, 2 weeks in a row here, has patiently picked the people off. It's been really close. He's been brushing a little bit, but he's been picking people off. Now he's going to work over Melissa again. Melissa now gets a good run on this restart. And that gets really sideways. Oh! Russell now passing Woodard. Woodard, I believe, that's probably only a stock 6.5, which a few years ago would have been up to par, but due to the rule changes at the Oswego Kartway, we had to continue to upgrade our motors. So now it's a little over, quite a bit overkill for a regular stock 6.5. Although he was kind of staying with it, but not quite up to the same speed as everyone else. Restart again, Melissa Stevens. Gary Miller now staying close with her. Brett's falling way off the pace, having trouble with his helmet. The Wesley James Kroger Stevens helmet. Really kicking out the back end there. Look at this race. Oh, and Fred loses ground big time. He slips into the low groove, and Chris, Matt, and Rush shoot right by him. That low groove just does not quite have the bite, and you get out of it, and you're in trouble. Look at Buddy now almost getting around him. Fred really struggling after his first career win. Melissa kicking out that back end, drifting into the end of the third. They call it drifting in the third. Brad losing lots of ground. He's having a hard time seeing out of that helmet. That's an expensive racing helmet, a donation to the track. Former super modified helmet. Oh, and Gary now pulls it off his throttle cable, or is it discovery spring? He pulls it off, hops into the Galletta and 0, which is a handicap part. So we will have to dock him a few points at least, because that is supposed to be for a heavier guy. We don't have a weight. We don't have a bar to slap weight on, like some of the cars have. Oh, racing Larry really tough. Melissa going for her first win, trying to lead all 50 laps. She did get past one by Gary Miller. He had to go to the back to look at a caution. And so she is now holding a bit of a comfortable margin. And here's where Van Woodard went off the track. Melissa Stevens getting a good start again. Buddy now in the one. Buddy out of the one. Not having all the best luck here. Buddy was third place, about 30 points out of first. Chris Stevens overtook Matt in the points lead, holding a 9-point advantage over Matt. Matt usually dominates the point standings. It's the closest the standings has been in a few years. 2007 come down to the Classic before Matt pulled away. But this is definitely the closest since 2007 and then a few years before. Buddy hitting real high in that number 2. It's fast up there, but if you hit a loose patch, you could go right off the track. Buddy here makes a move, gets by, Russ into number 2. Good move by Buddy. Buddy keeps trying to get up to the front to get precious points in this points race. Right now, Chris and Matt and Melissa racking off. Melissa's a little out of the race. She's been finishing about the middle of the pack and not quite in the race. And chain locked up on Buddy on the number 2. I believe also that front. Oh, and there's Carly, the assistant camera girl. Buddy now into a third kart, very frustrated. He's now in the Galletta number 3. Yeah, he had a girl with him, so he's probably showing off for his girl. Very hot. Chris is, wow, where's carts at all over the big smoke coming out of one of the carts there. Gary, the Madman Miller. Really pushing Matt. And the Galletta 0. Chris here holding on, knowing Matt and Gary are close behind. Ross as well. Ross is really moving. Matt gave him his motor a little refresh. He might have had a leaking head gasket. Heads back up to Parma. Whoa. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was barreling in the tail end of it there. Gary got shuffled off in no man's land between Matt and Russ and took a ride into the safety tires and the buckwheat. Matt and Ross, Buddy trying to catch up. Oh, and Matt and Ross. Looking at it again here. Matt lost a tire. Tire went flat and went off the track. Ross was collected. Matt now in the handicap number 7. He will get dock points for that. We'll figure out exactly how many. That'll either be scored last place or we'll dock something. We'll figure something out before the points are finalized. By Larry on that one. Now catching, yes, he is a cheat, Matt. Matt is a cheat with the handicap number 7. Matt now catching Fred very quickly. Put some weight down on that boy. Look out! Fred! Climbers the wall, Fred Collins. Oh! Whoa! Here it is again. Fred clobbers the safety tires. Camera woman, Rungnapha, squeals. When people hit that tower, it's a loud noise. Evelyn telling everyone to slow down. That's actually a little dangerous right there. She probably wants to protect Fred, but Fred actually is in a car. One lap to go. White and checker. And here is.
Come on, Chris. Oh no, you dead.
Oh. Here it is again. Ross gets outside of Chris.
Oh no, Christopher. Come on, Chris. Oh no, you dead.
Yes, Chris was dead. He lost 2 positions. He had a brain freeze there and lost on the last lap. Out second for the majority of the race. Oh. Ross was flying. He got on that outside groove. Chris saw a shadow, had to let him in there. And let him in there, otherwise it could have been a big wreck, and settled for 4th. Melissa with her first win of 2009, her 3rd career feature victory.
Woo! A good night.
Led all 50 laps, which she actually did in the Twin 30 that she won in 2008, the fall 2008 series. She led all 30 laps. Out of nowhere got me. Oh, that one's what's up.